Hello everyone. Today, I want to talk about an interesting and unusual topic from Japan. It is about the government's new rules on baby names. You may have read or heard headlines saying that Japan has banned names like Pikachu, Kitty, or Nike. At first, this might sound strange, or even a little funny. But there is actually a serious reason behind it. So let's explore what is happening, why it matters, and how it affects people in Japanese society. In Japan, unusual or flashy baby names are often called Kirakira names. The word Kirakira literally means sparkling or shiny in Japanese. These names are very unique, creative, or sometimes considered strange. They are not the traditional names you might hear like Sakura, Haruto, or Yuki. Kirakira names often come from popular culture, foreign words, or brand names. For example, some parents have tried to name their children Pikachu after the famous Pokémon character. Others have used Nike, which is the global sports brand. Some have chosen Kitty, Elsa, or Purin, which come from cartoons or Disney characters. Other Kirakira names are unusual words or concepts. Some parents have chosen names like Prince, Diamond, or Akuma. Akuma means demon in Japanese. These names are often written using kanji, which are Chinese characters used in Japanese writing. But the reading, or the way the name is pronounced, is often very different from normal readings. In other words, the kanji may look normal on paper, but the pronunciation can be completely unexpected. Now, you may wonder, why does the government care about what parents name their children? There are a few important reasons. First, there are practical problems. In Japan, official records, like birth certificates, school registrations, and medical documents, all rely on kanji and their readings. If a name is too unusual, teachers, doctors, or government staff may not know how to pronounce it. This can cause confusion in daily life. Second, there is the matter of protecting children. Kids with unusual names can face teasing or bullying at school. A name like Pikachu or Prince may seem cute to the parents, but it can make a child feel embarrassed or different from others. This can affect their confidence and social life. Third, there are administrative problems. Japan has been digitizing its government systems. Unusual readings of kanji can create errors in computer systems or databases. This can cause problems in hospitals, schools, and government offices. Because of these reasons, the Japanese government decided it was time to introduce rules to guide baby names. The new rules officially came into effect on the 26th of May 2025. They were introduced as part of a revision of Japan's family register law. This law manages how names are recorded in official documents. The law requires parents to do two things. First, they must submit the kanji for the name. Second, they must submit the reading using kana. Kana is a system of characters that shows how the name is pronounced. The pronunciation must be reasonable. It must follow common ways to read the kanji. If a local government office thinks the reading is too unusual, they can refuse to register the name. Parents must then choose a different name. It is important to understand that the law does not ban specific names. There is no government-approved list that says no Pikachu or no Elsa. The law works by making sure names can be read and understood in everyday life. Over the years, Japan has seen many Kirakira names that drew public attention. Some examples are Pikachu, Nike or Nike, Kitty, Elsa, Prince, Akuma, Purin, and Daya. Daya is the Japanese pronunciation of diamond. Some of these names were actually registered in the past. However, unusual names often caused social or administrative problems. For example, a child named Akuma in the 1992nd faced strong criticism from society. The parents had to change the name later. These kinds of cases show why the government decided to act. With the new law, parents still have freedom to choose creative kanji for their children's names. But they must make sure that the reading is common and understandable. Names like Sakura or Haruto are perfectly fine, but names that are very unusual or that use kanji in strange ways are likely to be rejected. This approach allows parents to be creative while also making sure children can navigate life without difficulties. This law is interesting because it shows a balance between individual expression and social practicality. Japan values tradition and clarity in its writing system, especially when it comes to names. At the same time, it recognizes that parents want to be creative and meaningful in the names they give their children. This law also highlights cultural differences. In some countries, unusual or unique baby names are celebrated. The government rarely interferes. In Japan, however, the focus is on avoiding confusion, ensuring clarity, and protecting children from embarrassment. In summary, Kirakira names are flashy or unusual names. They often come from pop culture, cartoons, or brand names. Japan's government introduced new rules in May 2025 to make sure baby names have reasonable readings. The law does not ban specific names outright. Instead, it prevents names that are too unusual, confusing, or difficult to read. The goal is to make life easier for children, families, and government offices. Next time you hear that Japan has banned Pikachu as a baby name, remember that it is not about stopping creativity. It is about making sure that the name can actually be read, pronounced, and lived with comfortably. Thank you for listening. I hope this explanation has given you a clear picture of this interesting and unusual topic in Japanese society.